Well, welcome back to UFOs Above Us. All right, today I'm going to do a short video based on this single digital photograph that I took yesterday, March 5th, in the skies over North Texas. And I realize in this picture it just looks like a white dot with a little blur above it. You can see the white dot there with a little bit of blurring right there. But as I zoom this out, it will become much more clear that it's more interesting than you think it might be. So let's jump to my first zoom, and I took the color out and zoomed it up about 10x the original. Now you start picking up some more detail. So what you notice here, this front image, the bright white image, is circular and got something going on in the middle. You can't quite make it out yet. But you also notice a mirror image of it back here. And I also notice some kind of a halo effect around it. So that's what I see in that image. Now, it really gets interesting when I zoom it on in. So let's zoom on in and see what we got here. Whoops, sorry. All right, so there it is at the full zoom. So again, here you can still see the halo around it, but look at this main image right here. What does that look like to y'all? Well, it looks like banding. You know, you got this central ball, and you've got a ring here, and you've got a ring here. And if you look carefully at this picture, you see some kind of little bars going out from the main image. So very interesting. And if you look at this kind of mirror image back here, you see some of the same thing going on. All right, so there's our image. Now, what is it? I don't know. I will tell you this, if you watch the shows like Ancient Aliens, which my wife and I enjoy watching, it's a great television show, they talk about these things, and yet they've noticed them in America, in the Southwest. The Indians used to carve these on cave walls. They've seen them in India. Some of the ancient texts that the Indians left have depictions of these images. You can even see them in Egypt. Hieroglyphs in the tombs of the Egyptians have these same images. So they call them time portals. Now, I'm not here to say I captured a time portal over North Texas. So don't think that's what I'm doing. I don't want to be one of those sites, one of those channels that sensationalizes everything. I'm here trying to learn the truth about what's going on in the skies above us. So this is the image I caught yesterday, sharing it with everybody. Let's look at a couple other pictures. Here it is in the blue. Same image, zoomed in as far as I can zoom it in. And then if you notice here, you've got the main image. You can see the same banding. You can see the mirror image back here. But you can also see what looks like something connecting the two. Some kind of hash marks or banding. So here's what I have. What is it? I'm going to leave that up to y'all to be the judge of that. But this is the image I captured in North Texas yesterday. Now here's an extreme zoom of it. This will be the biggest we can get it. All right, so there it is. So I don't know what it is, but I can tell you this, how I got the picture. I was out looking at the sky in the afternoon. I put the sun to my back so it didn't distort my vision any. And out of the corner of my eye, I was seeing a white dot that would show up and disappear real quickly. And I saw two of them before I finally took a picture. So if you want to try to reproduce these findings yourself and you've got a digital camera, I encourage you to do it. Grab your camera, go out and set a fast shutter speed. Don't zoom in too tight and try to take pictures. If you'll stare at an area of sky, your peripheral vision is much sharper than the central portion of your vision. So if you notice a white flash or a white dot over there, snap a picture. And that's how you should be able to see if you can reproduce these findings yourself. I'd love to hear if you do have one and it looks similar to this, post it up. If you'll put a comment on my website, I'm happy to share links. I'm happy to reference people to other websites if you have good content. I just want to know the truth. I think we can get the truth better the more sets of eyes we have watching the skies. So for UFOs above us, I'm going to wrap this up just by reminding you that if you see an image like this, don't just write that off and delete that photograph. When it's zoomed in, that image could look like that. So for UFOs above us, keep watching those skies. Try to document your own findings and share them with the YouTube community. Together, we'll figure out what's going on in those skies above us.